So in season 3 of Yu-Gi-Oh! Vrains, the protagonist's friend AI goes rogue due to the understanding that AI and human are incompatible as creatures, and revolutionizes the main character's Roomba.
Okay.
Who then gains the sentience and idea that because of this, they have to clean the world of humans, and goes rogue. And ultimately, the main character can't bring it to, find it within himself to kill his Roomba, who is basically the only character he shows any emotions for in 120 episodes, and turns to his friend very teary-eyed and asks him to assassinate his Roomba.
That's extremely good.
And I thought, since you know about AI, I just want you to understand the kinds of consequences that come from too much sentience.
Yeah, that sounds, I don't know how much processing is on board a Roomba. I really wish I did, because I feel like I would be able to make a really funny joke that no one would appreciate except for me, because nobody knows the processing power on a Roomba who's listening to this. Mm-hmm. But I do know that in a research setting, they just plug like a AAA PC onto the Roomba, and it just puts it on top, and then it like ferries around the computer that's like doing the computation for it. So it wouldn't really be that difficult to radicalize a Roomba, is what I'm saying.
Okay.
Yeah.
Also, the Roomba's name is Robopi. Or Robopi.
Excuse me, what did you just call me? I like Robopi.
Robopi. Roboppy. Robopi.
Robopi. Alright. We got some questions in the chat. Dvac, what do you think of Fire Emblem Three Houses? It's good. Dvac, can AI gain sentience without sapience? No. None of this is real. Dvac was that kid at school that said grace during school lunch? No, absolutely not. I was making fun of the chat.
You may be wondering.
Because they were talking about the cross button versus the X button on the PlayStation controller, and I said, and I thought, we just have, I mean, we're all just Americans, so of course we call it the X button, but it was a good joke to remind everyone to go back to church, because it is time for Lux's route.
Now, yes, and you may be wondering, who's Dvac? Well, I'm Chorpsaway.
And I'm BB's Vacuum.
And this is Date Night, where we'll be returning to Akash, Path of the Five, and looking at Lux's route, which was weirdly ominous before this.
Yeah, well, so Lux is maybe like a serial killer circumstances. Or something.
Yeah, we're not sure if he's like Yandere or not yet.
I think he is.
Yeah, hard to say.
Shall we head home?
Because right before this, he just, like, carried us over all of the people that wanted to give us snacks. And, like, good on him, but, like, worried about what's actually going to happen here with Cinderella Umaibo.
I was going to head over to Sweet Williams.
That's right.
Having a beige ceremony dress.
Oh, interesting. So, on his route, if we don't go with him, we go alone?
That's weird.
That is weird, but I guess that makes sense. Like, if they have to put a choice here because of the computer or whatever, right? Like the setting that they have, I guess it makes sense that, like, what else would you do if you didn't go with him?
Yeah. Wildcard is also pointing out in the chat that Lux has big titties, and that's true.
Actually, if you don't mind, I think
not wrong.
To be surprised. I won't be much help anyway. I think you'll be beautiful no matter what you wear.
Oh, well, thank you, Lux. That's really sweet of you to say.
Oh, does he not go with us? Oh my god, we go alone!
Wait, did we go alone regardless?
No, he said he wanted to be surprised.
Wait, so we went alone regardless? Oh my god. Wow, it really just is us!
Wow. But so not any different dialogue.
No. So Timeless, right?
Timeless, yeah.
Timeless is the only one we haven't done.
Yeah, but I don't think it's going to look good, but whatever.
In yellow, I don't know.
I think it's gonna look weird. Well, I think we're gonna look like Beatrice, the boss from Dicey Dungeons.
Thanks, but no thanks. I prefer a more dignified look.
Look, it seems appropriate for Cinderella Umaibo.
If it wasn't black, I think the fact that it's black really makes it like this is for fire elementals only.
Yeah, like fire and
fireelementalsonly.com.
And maybe like wind. I don't know. Like it seems like not a lot of colors that we have would go great with black.
Of course.
Yeah,
This one might be more your speed.
Yes, that's more like it.
Yeah, I think they're just better ones for all the other colors.
I live to serve, my dear.
But maybe I just really like gold, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I just feel like that just looks so much better with most of the colors.
It's like a gold member once said, I love gold.
Exactly.
It's
It really
just like
depends
that.
on, just like that. It really depends on how we look when we transform into a light elemental.
Right. We love light.
Light. We love the light.
I love taking care of others.
As a woman.
I like being nurturing to my peers and my children.
My many, many children.
And if we really think about it, all our classmates are our children in some fucked up way.
Charky says, I love Lamp, which is good.
Also, classic character.
Be brave, Cinderella Umaibo. That's why Lux is crazy, because he's been healing everybody this whole time, and he's just, he's just helping other people, and he doesn't ever focus on himself.
Yeah, he wants
All
other
work
people
and
to
no
think
play.
of him. Exactly.
Yeah, and take him seriously.
Yeah, and recognize him for being buff and manly and not cute.
Yeah,
for some reason.
Yeah, he's not. He's like been a soft boy for so long, and he's like, no, I want to be acknowledged as a man.
Yeah. Okay, so we're getting to the point where we're gonna get kidnapped again. What do we want to do? Do we want to go like meet him up, or do we just want to get kidnapped?
Oh,
Like,
I think we should go fight, because the go back to your room, like, you get kidnapped anyway, so
Right.
like,
so I guess it's like make it cooler.
yeah, I think it's more in her character to go bother everyone rather than listen to them.
Sure. I can probably skip this. Okay, here we go. Oh, Lux is there now.
SavyK posted the picture from SpongeBob of SpongeBob holding a disposable shaving razor, saying, "I am a man."
That's very Lux.
Dangerous for you here. Please go back.
No, I will not
No.
go back. No.
I will not! Do you really think I'm going to run back to my room knowing you're out here risking your life for the village? For me?
Cinderella Umaibo's personality is that she wants to get married but doesn't want children.
Yes, I think that's what we
Yes.
decided. Not feeling the children thing, definitely feeling the marriage thing, and has realized that her feelings for her best friend have expanded past their normal barriers. Even though he keeps saying real creepy shit. Oh, this is where our magic doesn't work. And we're like, oh no, my magic.
Are you crazy? Get out of here! Our magic isn't working!
Don't draw attention to her, you idiot! Surrender or the girl dies!
Batalisk in the chat says,
Innocent in all this. Take
Lux
me
is the
instead.
living embodiment of that. Is there anything better than pussy? Yeah, a really good book, fine. It's true. That's 100% true.
Anyway, we get kidnapped with Lux.
You get kidnapped.
Okay. Now we get back to original, unique content. Sort of. You ever think about how Daniel comes to save us only because we shove our ass in his face and he gets horny?
I mean, that's why that's why I'm not really interested in the Daniel route.
I mean, it is a
Oh
little
my
weird,
god,
let's be
looks
fair.
pretty fucked up.
Yeah, no, he looks like he took a lot of damage, and also he looks like he's very dim.
Yes.
Lux,
Did you say something?
just whispering an elemental prayer, sir.
Well, keep it down in there.
I wish that the guard was more interesting.
Yeah, but he's not. He's just there to be like,
He's
I'm
not. He's
racist
the
and
most-
intolerant, and I get owned very easily.
And he's like the most stereotypical guard, like zero effort, pull a guard personality out of my ass. It's this guy, a
Right.
cop. Like, okay, yeah.
he's the most mall cop you could imagine.
Quiet.
I think this is the fastest any of them have woken up and immediately gotten into our plan.
Oh, goddess. I thought something...
I guess that makes more sense though, right? We're best friends.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I'm all right. But what about you? What have they done to you?
As soon as we were out of sight of the village, they hit you over the head. I couldn't let them hurt you.
Lux, I'm so sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I should have protected you. What use was all that training we did over the years? You needed me, and I failed you.
I assume it's the second one.
Yeah, the second one.
You can never fail me, Lux. You've been there for me since the day I met you. You're always...
That's not quite what I
want to take care
You know?
of you, too.
I feel like it happens in all the games at least once. It's just like, not exactly what I was going for, but like, I guess it gets to
Yeah.
what it's trying to say.
A lot of the whole, like, don't take care of me things, like, feel very, like, sort of stereotypical, kind of responses that are, like, girl power. Like, I don't need a man to look after me, but
Probably be better
that kind of breaks down when you're talking about, like, two people on an individual level who are going to be in a romantic relationship, in which case you should both, like, have that feeling of, like, I want to take care of you.
Mm-hmm.
Promise you right.
A second, I wanted to see. Okay, so touching him. Apparently, okay. Oh, I see. Because we put his again. I'm not sure that's what touch him gives me the idea of, but all right. I was like, oh, holding hands. That's like cute, but apparently you just like you touch him
Touch
to
his
your
whole
face.
face. Just
Right.
put your whole hand on his face.
No, you take his hand and put it on your face.
Early morning.
Oh.
You touch him, so he touches
Just
you.
take his hand and just put your face in it. That just seems really funny to me.
That reminds me, my mom was looking at like job applications, and they were doing like those, those like very agree, very disagree kind of like
Likert scale, yeah.
scale. There were a lot that were just like, I think I'm smarter than everyone I work with, and it's just like these like, and some of them it's like it's like they word it differently to try to see if you answer differently on like your reading comprehension. But that one specifically is just like a honeypot, I feel.
Yeah, for sure.
And it's just so weird that
Also-
they write those in.
Yeah. That's wow. I've never. I mean, I haven't applied for very many jobs, so I don't know. I've never had a personality test like that in an application. I think that's really patronizing. But also, folks, if you're wondering what those kind of questions are called, where it's like very agree to very disagree, it's called a Likert scale, and Likert is the name of the person.
Oh.
Like Likert, and it's a Likert scale, and it's usually 5 to 7. Yeah, that's what that's called.
Sorry, I had to wake you. We need to plan our escape.
Time to escape.
Wakes up.
And the first step, shoving some hay into your nose.
Got any ideas?
I don't know. But whatever we decide to do, I hope it won't involve any violence.
Well, what?
I'll try.
I'll try. It's good.
I'll do my best, but it might be unavoidable.
He's into it. God, what is this? Are you fucking tsundere for violence?
I should have protected you, but also I do not want to fight. But also I want to be called manly.
Listening?
If you can figure out some way
Lux,
to come close enough
I
to
feel like
the
we have a lot to learn about Lux and his motivations.
Yeah.
Even through the bars.
What do you mean?
I can't tell if he's bottoming from the top or topping from the bottom.
If I tried anything, he'd probably just smash my fingers with the
Oh, I think he's bottoming from the top. If I had to pick one. Oh, I hope I don't do a violence. Oh, it would be. If only I hope I don't have to use my manly strength to kill anyone for you.
If only I didn't have so many muscles, I wouldn't have crushed this man in my fist.
Twice his size. How am I going to get him?
American Psycho 3 tsundere for violence, says Char.
I'm twice his size. Does he mean tall or just musculature?
It's depth, like thickness.
Maybe they make you seem super pathetic.
Like, I'm also just imagining him being like 8 feet tall. Just being like, he'll never come for me.
Yeah. No, he's, yeah.
How do we do that?
Leave it to me. Just follow my lead. And try to keep the talking to a minimum. You're the worst liar I know. Just lean up against the bars with your back to the guard. I'm gonna say some things that might sound really harsh. But just remember, I love you, and it's all for show, okay?
Right.
And it's like, Lux is ugly, and he immediately starts crying.
Honestly, Lux, your life is such a joke.
Sorry?
You heard me, loser. Really, it's pathetic. How do you sleep at night?
Oh my god.
Keep it down in there.
Make me, human scum.
I feel like also he's like shaded differently from everyone else.
Reminding this guy just how low he
Maybe that's the armor. Maybe it's because he has more cheek than anyone else.
The mouth on you.
The human guard also has
Some
titty
humility to
armor.
you.
It's true. I mean, he's got to protect it somehow. Oh yeah, that just clings.
Unless it's
Look,
fabric. Unless it's not actually metal.
What's your deal?
Like a Halloween costume.
Right, he's wearing a Halloween costume.
That's just the problem, isn't it? This guy was supposed to protect me, and he just let us both get taken.
Oh my god.
His entire family was robbed
Okay.
and murdered the day before because of his negligence. Just one huge failure after the other.
But why are you laying into this guy so hard? Ain't he suffered enough already?
As far
Suddenly
as
I care about the plight of these people that I'm yelling at.
The guard can empathize with someone who's described as pathetic.
I am.
Will you shut your goddamn yap for just a minute?
You sound like my ex-wife.
Ugh, elemental women, am I right, Lux? And they start like having a brew together.
Hey, man. Maybe it ain't my place to say. I have to take that shit from her.
It's fucking solidarity, man.
They're totally just gonna have like a bud together.
Protect the woman.
Like, let's crack open a cold one and talk about this.
And now we're here. Goddess only knows what will happen to us. And our village has lost its only female. Even if I could get out of here, what would be the point?
Hey, come on now. Don't talk like that. You gotta stay strong.
A soft-hearted man like you should never have become a guard.
What do you mean?
Was that the sound of a neck breaking?
I hope so. Probably not, though. God, scary Lux, scary Lux, scary
Oh,
Lux!
you broke a finger!
Ah,
That's nasty.
please. Here. They're right here.
The guard is a good guy, deep down. He's just misguided.
Like, it feels like he's just been, like, trained to do it because he's a cop, right? But he, like, doesn't actually feel it. It's like, you've got to be strong.
Yeah.
They can't see weakness. But it's like, I want to take care of these people.
The human guard just needs to unlearn a lot of things that
I'm going to unlock
he's been
myself.
culturally expected to do.
Right, it's just like Lux's toxic masculinity. It's like the human guard just needs to learn, like, it's okay to be
Also, let's
compassionate.
not overlook this extremely terrifying line from Lux.
Let's go back
I'll
and
rip
hear it
your
one more
hand
time.
off.
I'm going to unlock my cell now. And if you try anything, I will detach your hand from your wrist. Do you understand?
Yes.
Oh my god.
He's got a thing for arms. Do you think it's like...
Yeah. He knows the most about those because that's where he practices.
Right, he skips leg day, but he can definitely rip someone's arm off.
Me.
Okay. Just please.
You got him?
Yeah, we're fine. Are you okay?
I think I'm gonna be sick.
I had to break a man's finger.
Freak are you?
That's what I'm asking.
Shut up. You don't get to talk to him like that.
I do, though.
Please don't talk to me right now. Ugh,
Oh my god! Did he break his wrist?
He's disgusted.
Oh
He's
my
disgusted. Is he disgusted at himself, or is he just disgusted at, like,
I think he's
you
disgusted
know,
at himself.
the body of the guard?
Deal with you two.
We played you, obviously.
Yeah,
Now you're
I think
going
he's...
to answer my
I think, like,
questions.
he only knows how to be manly through his strength, but he's also disgusted by it. We want to menace him. We don't actually want to
Yeah.
violence him.
Yeah.
Oh, he likes it!
All right. Why?
Because it's non-violent.
Right. It's just like imagining, like, I don't know, seeing your significant other waving a spear at someone on the ground and just being like, oh, how beautiful.
You don't get to tell me.
That's how I'd feel.
Tell me how they're suppressing our magic.
This is something I can skip, damn.
Found this necklace in some old elemental ruins a while back. Our shaman figured out at some point it can be used to interfere with elemental magic. We don't really know much else about it, though.
Where can we find this necklace now?
The shaman never seems to take it off, so probably somewhere in the temple.
What if Lex just fucking murdered the shaman?
Yeah, we don't even have to summon a thing. It's just like,
No,
snaps his
he just,
neck.
and he's an old man. Yeah, he just suffocates him.
Just like, drops on him and breaks all his ribs.
Sorry, please. It's a huge blue building. You can't miss it. Columns and a great flame that never goes out. You'll know it when you see it.
Do you think in all of these, Daniel decides he wants to save us and just like shows up too late to the human guard stuck in the
You've been
cage?
Super helpful.
I hope so.
What happens now?
You'll have to ask someone else.
Poor guy. I wish we didn't have to do that to him. He really was too soft-hearted for this job.
You're the one who broke his wrist!
Save your pity for us. We're the ones who need it right
Okay, that's a little weird too, Cinderella.
Yeah,
Cinderella.
there's a lot.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack here.
Thanks for taking care of things.
Anytime. The hardest part is still to come. Are you ready?
As ready as I can be. Let's head out.
I keep looking at our color scheme with us and Lux, and I keep thinking about Homestuck.
I guess he is the most homestuck, isn't he?
like the look of that wall.
Oh, okay. So we've done multiple different things to get there. I wonder what it's going to be like this time.
Okay.
Like last time we were at
There's
that
stairs
farm.
around here somewhere.
Yeah. And we know there's an achievement that also has to do with the farm.
Yeah.
Oh. Stairs. This time we just take the fucking stairs. That
Oh,
was
okay.
easy.
We don't just like
Take the stairs.
jump out the window. Okay.
Yeah.
See, because Lux is literally luminescent, we could see the stairs this time.
Hey, where are you going?
I was just going to take a peek inside, see if there's anybody in there or not.
You don't know who or what could be in there. Let me have a look.
You're a mountain of muscle and blonde hair. I'm way less noticeable than you.
Your hair's purple.
I think against the darker background, it would be a lot harder to see.
Just hold on to my hand, and if I see something dangerous, I'll yell and...
Not that either of them would be good at sneaking through like a
No,
human
they're both
encampment,
pretty conspicuous.
but I think he's more conspicuous.
Oh, guards.
What do you see?
There's 3 guards sleeping in there.
Oh. Looks like it sucks.
You better get out of here before they wake up.
Oh, but a treasure chest. We have to open it.
Yes.
We'll need these elixirs for the final boss.
Oh my god, you were right.
Oh my god.
Supplies and stuff in there.
Go on.
They might have some extra uniforms in there. We could disguise you as one of them.
What? We can't go in there.
It's against the
It's
rules.
a lot like a human from a distance.
A big glowing human.
Might be true, but if anyone takes a close enough look, they'll know pretty quickly I'm not one of them.
That's why you wave your spear at them wildly and try to kill
I have a
them.
lot of other options. This way, at least, we'll buy a little time. I need you to trust me.
Of course I trust you. I'm just trying to keep you, us, safe.
Just stay close behind me in case one of them wakes up, okay?
I don't like this, but I'll be right behind you.
Lux gonna look like Raphael from Three Houses. His shirt busting open.
Having not played it yet, when you said Raphael, immediately was like, oh, the Ninja Turtle? I'm like, oh, hell yeah.
Do any of these look like they'd fit you?
I don't think so.
Just grab a spear and we'll be on our way.
What are you?
Oh, you got a shy one tonight, huh?
Oh my god.
Yes, you dog. You're married and still bagging him, and I can't even get a woman to look my way.
I wonder why.
Come on, baby. Let's get out of here. I want to see you in that cute uniform.
Just make sure you're back in a few hours. Well,
Why? Yeah. Why are all the human guards shitty? Well, they are cops.
That'll do it.
Here, just throw this on over your clothes.
What?
I just wanted to get a different sprite right now.
Would you rather...
Like, we went through all
with
this.
your new friend over there?
I suppose not.
Oh,
Yep.
I guess even a tall human can't compare to your impressive physique, Lux.
I guess you're just too big and muscly.
I guess so. But I'm not even that big for a light elemental. At any rate, we should...
Holy shit! How?
That door is
This implies a
big
lot
are-
about the world that I'm now
Also,
scared
the
of.
only other light elemental that we saw is Elder Luz, who looks like the man bat.
Convincing.
Well, here's the thing, though, right? He looks huge, and we thought it was a perspective thing, but I think he's actually, like, literally 1.5 times the size of Lux. Like, on every dimension.
Don't worry about it, Lux.
But he looks so skinny. We're gonna have to really examine his sprite when he appears again.
Absolutely.
Charky says, Cinderella, I'm trying to fit into this guard's uniform, but I'm dummy thick.
Oh, this is new.
Ooh, a whole
So
new thing.
We're like in
This-
a barracks.
Yeah.
Oh my god, this is gonna be just like that Bit and Indigo prophecy.
Oh!
Oh, goddess, these people are so disgusting.
Elementals don't
Let's
shit.
be thankful for that.
They've never
Seems more
shit.
unlikely to run
They
into
never
anyone taking
do.
this route.
They perfect conversion from food into energy, no waste products.
Or their Harry Potter magic hid away with their unique ability.
Oh right, they shit themselves all the time and then just magic
Let's
it
get through
away.
these buildings first.
Yeah, like, and all of them do it
See if we can
differently,
get
right?
rid
Because
of
they all
those
have different
bad in this
powers.
disgusting alley.
Oh my god.
Oh, well, this looks nice. Oh, are we going back to the farmhouse?
I guess so. We get it's all the stops, all the sites.
Wow. So maybe this is the time we get to convince a child that we're lying, or whatever the achievement was.
Yeah.
I think it's that we bamboozled that child, so.
How are you holding up?
I'm fine, thanks for asking. You?
I'll be a lot better once we get home.
Speaking of which, now would be a great time to get our bearings.
There's a barn just over there. I should be able to get high enough to properly survey the area.
Why don't I do it?
We risked our lives to get this disguise. We might as well make use of it. I should be just a few
There's
minutes.
nothing weird about a soldier being on top of a farmhouse. But a woman?
I wish we could
Alright,
see
fine.
him in the uniform.
Yeah, I want to see him busting out of this uniform.
Yeah.
Instead, they're like, no, what they want to see is Lux's ass. Or whatever we're going to see.
Who knows what we're gonna see?
It's going to turn out he's a never nude. Let's just
Yeah.
put it out there.
Yeah, he'll just be wearing swim trunks. He's like, I would never bathe naked. Who knows who might be watching?
There he is.
There he is.
You're one of them.
So last time we like smooth talked our way out. I wonder what we're going to do this
What?
time.
You're a girl.
Very presumptuous of you.
What are you doing here?
He's like 8. I don't know what he understands or doesn't. He just falls over. He falls off of the roof.
Who goes there? Oh, you're just a kid.
Just a kid? I'm 9. I'm basically an adult.
Oh my god.
Right.
And he doesn't know better because he's like, sure.
How come your
That sounds like a thing a child would say.
How come your clothes don't fit?
It's not nice to talk about other people's appearances, you know. People can't help how they look.
Oh, sorry.
Damn, we're teaching this kid some tolerance.
And some
Need you to
manners.
defend me, prisoner. But she's right. I was just born like this. I can't help looking the way I look. Just like you can't, right?
No. But what are you doing on our farm? Why aren't you in the tower?
Me? Well, something came up. Important, guard stuff.
How come you're all sweaty?
Sweaty? Well, I was climbing the barn.
Lux, come on.
I heard them tell him they needed me at the temple for interrogation. We're hiding here because nobody else in the village knows about it, and we're supposed to keep it that way. If you don't mind, I'd rather just go get this whole interrogation thing over with, so...
Boy, she's kind of a grumpy prisoner, isn't she?
Unlike all those good prisoners.
Rough stuff. I'd probably be a little grumpy too.
A A big guy like you would never be a prisoner. I bet you'd punch their heads right off if anyone tried to mess with you.
That's right.
I am big and tough, you're right.
Are you okay? You don't look so good.
He has too vivid of an imagination from all his anatomy books, I think. And it upsets him. Like, he can imagine exactly what it would be if he punched somebody's head off.
He's like, oh, all these things would rip.
Yeah.
The blood would come out.
Sorry, buddy. I have a job to do, and so do you.
Well, see you later.
Hang on a minute. I heard them saying if anyone finds out about this, he'll lose his job. Right, guard?
Oh, right. That's enough out of you, prisoner.
Jenner in the chat says Lux is too vanilla to roleplay. He is a vanilla wafer.
And I haven't had those in a while. I should eat more. They're good.
Okay. I promise I won't tell.
Super promise?
I wonder if we also do this with Rowan, because Rowan also looks very human.
Anyone who
I don't know.
pinky swear dies a horrible death.
Yeah, because he's just got kind of darker skin like this kid.
Mm-hmm.
Grab my
Like, the only thing that makes him stand out are his cool tats. And his Christian demeanor.
Of course.
Okay, it's done.
Thanks.
Don't let her be mean to you. You're the boss.
I like how everybody takes pity on Les instinctively.
He's just such a sad little boy.
He's just got that vibe.
I am going to be so mean to you.
He's just a child. He doesn't know any better. Don't let what he said get to you.
Did you figure out where we need to be?
Yes, it's on a hill over in that direction. We should be able to get to it without too much trouble if we cut through the farmland here.
All right then, lead the way.
This way.
What are you doing?
This uniform is a bit constraining since it doesn't fit properly. It's not much use here anyway.
I wish instead of just taking it off, he just, like, ripped all the buttons off.
In case we need
Just by flexing or, like, stretching. He's just like, oh,
Yeah.
shit.
He
Well, I have
just
to get rid
moves
of
his
this now.
arms. Yeah, and it pops off in one big motion.
Yeah, he, like, goes to yawn and it just, like, rips everything.
Yeah.
What's up?
Do you feel that?
Yeah, some kind of magical energy. Do you think it's that necklace?
It must be. No human magic could produce that level of magical disturbance. They're simply not capable. Actually, I think if I concentrate on it, I should be able to track the location of the necklace. But I'll need your help.
What should I do?
I just need you to take my hands and lend me some of your power. Focus on that energy.
Focus, Cinderella, my bow.
All our names are so
No
good.
problem.
God, we're so funny and
Suppose we
clever.
Head in then?
No sense in delaying it.
Okay, we're gonna do the thing where we pray with the man.
Mm-hmm. Love that fountain. It looks artificially dyed.
Oh, goddess, I don't know. We can't attack a man while he's praying. But if he raises the alarm, we'll be in trouble.
Who's the person who's gonna want us to
Fight
fight?
him here and now.
Because even Caspian, like, didn't want us to
Worse than
fight.
our people.
Yeah, no one wanted to fight this priest. I bet it's Ignatius. He's like,
Ew.
He's like,
Maybe.
the only thing I hate more than being captured is organized religion.
Yeah. It's not Rowan.
I guess this is considered unique just because Lux goes, ugh, during it.
Everybody says Ignatius in the chat. Oh, how your opinions have changed since you first met him.
I sure hope so. But we don't have time to speculate on that now. Let's go before someone else decides to join him.
Okay. So, we're coming up to the bit where we fight over the amulet. I would like to note ahead of time, we're going to have a quick seizure warning during this next sequence. So,
Oh yeah, because there's rapid images and colors.
yeah, so if you have concerns about that, just like wait for us to scream about us seeing a light dragon or something, and then you'll know that you can look back.
This is it. Are you ready?
You'll know when we find our new magical source of transportation, I'm sure. I'm sure we'll have some kind of reaction.
I don't know. I don't know if it's enough to be a seizure warning, but it's definitely like overstimulating because I can even feel
it's a
it.
lot.
What do we think the light summon is going to be? Rainbow Road, Laser Light Show,
Okay, so we've
Rainbow
had
Cloud,
a water dragon,
giant bicep flexing us to freedom.
and we had a wind cloud.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna guess it's just like it's like Atlas, right? It's just like a big buff man.
The cloud was such a letdown from the dragon. That was the one thing.
It really was. Anyways, I know Wamakar's been asking about it. This is all we see of the shaman, sorry.
We see him when he comes and captures us.
Oh, you're right. He does look like a little gremlin.
He looks, like old man.
Yeah, he's just like
Jafar-esque.
generic old man.
Yeah.
Like, if you had to draw an evil old man, this is what it would be. Yeah, this... Yeah, I don't know if it would induce a seizure, but it's a lot.
Yeah. It's over.
It's over.
Lux, are you alright?
I like this effect a lot.
Yeah.
Did you get it?
Anyway, Lex blocks the shot.
Looks like I failed you again. You should just leave me here and escape while you can.
Lux, stop talking like that. We haven't lost everything yet. I'm going to try something.
Okay, so that's... Oh, that's alright. That's pretty good.
rules.
Okay, Chariot, pretty good.
The cloud sucks!
Yeah,
I
here's
think
here's the thing. You can ride on a dragon. You can ride on a fucking chariot. What the fuck's a cloud? Give me, like, a tornado, right? Like...
Yeah, what the... Okay, cloud, lowest tier.
Did you do this?
Trash tier.
I think it's because Rocco's so cool that they had to, like, give him, like, a really lame summon to
They
compensate.
did nerf him.
Yeah.
This reminds me of, so back when Six Flags Astro World was in Houston before it got torn down, they had the Chariot of Apollo with 6 golden horses. It looks like a life-size statue. And after it was torn down, somebody bought that statue and they have it displayed like on their property, and I drive by it all the time, and it's fucking cool as hell.
Actually, I realized the one good thing about the cloud.
Yeah.
And that it got us to play Tails theme from Sonic Adventure.
We would have done that even if we weren't on a
You're
cloud. Anytime we would have been flying high. I kind of want to do the root gesture to see the cutscene, but
then go back.
But I feel like yeah. Let's do the root gesture to get the CG and then go back.
He's so disappointed. Holy! Oh, we look good though.
This is good.
Holy shit.
Me at all my haters.
So should we go back now and fix it?
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with a classy exit, you know.
I just need to know his response. Okay. Okay, as soon as it's done loading us through this, we'll go back and we'll fix it. But I'm glad that we see all of them. I think there's, like, a thing for it. So I'm glad we just flip them off. Also, they deserve it. You know what?
Yeah. Yeah, those guards, are you kidding? They super deserve it.
Okay. We'll review our dialogue. Here we go. And it says, Lux, when you summon the light chariot, then you can decide if we do a classy exit or not.
Exactly.
Which that seems about right.
Yeah. Those horses are very cool.
Oh, there's not even an image for it? Fuck that.
Yeah, I know. It's not worth doing.
Honestly, you know what? I'm going back.
No! No!
We didn't even get
Lux,
a point with him.
But Lux wouldn't want us to do a rude gesture.
Yeah, well, I didn't want Lux to break a man's wrist for no reason, and we have to live with those consequences.
Didn't you?
He just wanted to help a guy out. Anyways,
It's
we'll
fine.
continue.
Everything's okay. We're just going to rest here for a little while. We're in the forest on our way home. Just lie down and get some rest, okay? We're safe here for now.
People are noting that Iggy would be the next one that would flip off with us.
Yeah, he would be really into it.
Because we know Rowan wouldn't.
Yeah.
And I don't think we'd ever end up in this situation with Daniel, assuming that there's, like... I assume there has to be a better ending if we don't pick anyone, right? Like,
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what happens with Daniel.
I assume
I
there's
don't know
a
if I
sequence where
care.
No, I don't care, but I assume there's not a sequence where we fight the shaman, right? Like...
Yeah, I don't know.
This is probably
But he wouldn't flip off either.
I'm so sorry for the pain.
I don't know what he would do. It depends how much he was rebelling against his dad. Their romance just seems predicated on nothing except like
us
pure
shaking
sexual
our ass in
attraction.
his face.
Yeah, so I'm not into it.
And basically us just like being like, ooh,
Y'all
a
can
human,
fuck
how
Dane.
exotic.
You all can buy this game if you want to fuck Daniel. It just came out for Switch.
Someone's saying there's a better Daniel ending, and I'll tell you, the best
Yeah.
Daniel ending is the one where he fucks off for the rest of the story.
The only winning move is not to play.
Exactly.
If you think we're doing anything wrong in any of these routes, then you can buy the game and you can do it the right way on
That's
your
right.
game.
Experienced users of light magic can heal even the most devastating.
You know how we,
wounds,
like,
but that
thought of
can only
him
take you so
each
far.
time?
The body must still rest
Yeah.
and heal itself.
And
Now
now we're
we're
just thinking of him
thinking of
again,
him.
but he's right in front of us.
He's right here. Yeah. I was wondering if this would be different, but guess not.
That's right, time to forage for mushrooms and nuts again. We come back with some delicious gorp.
Love it.
I found a bag of trail mix out here.
How would you rank these 3 items? Mushrooms, blueberries, and chestnuts. What's your
Like
tier
on their
list?
own? Like on their own or like in the dishes?
However you want. However you want.
Okay.
I need a tier list.
Okay, I'm gonna say if we're eating them solo, it's probably blackberries, chestnuts, mushrooms.
A bold
gonna
statement.
I'm gonna say as additives, mushrooms 100%. Well, okay, we're cooking the mushrooms. Sorry, I was thinking about it raw. If we're cooking the mushrooms, probably still... Okay, still, if it's on its own, probably still blackberries and then mushrooms. But mushrooms as an additive for other foods, excellent.
And chestnuts, bottom tier.
Haven't
Who
had a
gives shit
chestnut,
about
so
chestnuts?
for now,
Don't
it's
even
like...
know what it is.
Yeah,
Are
what's
they
a
even
chestnut?
real? Don't know.
Look,
Yeah.
I know those two things individually. Together, no idea.
Where?
I think everybody can kind of agree that the berries top tier.
We're in a little
Mushrooms are so polarizing. I love mushrooms, but I know a lot of people super hate them.
And they're wrong, but I get it, right? We
Yeah,
need to
like
respect
but I can't help how you were born being a mushroom hater.
Right. We have to respect them for their bad, wrong opinions.
That's a principle of Cocoa Disaster, I think.
Yeah. We respect people for their bad, wrong opinions.
Here, let me help you. You need to eat something. Don't mind me, okay?
Mind what? Oh, that.
Open up.
Thank you. I think I might be ready to try sitting up again.
And then he's like, oh, I worked my core right before this, and I'm just so sore. Ugh.
Not at 100%. But I'm feeling so much better thanks to you.
I'm surprised he can't identify like which tendons are damaged or whatever. I guess that's too much research for a small scene.
Please don't say that. You're my best friend. I'd follow you anywhere.
Oh, Lux. What's up?
No, nothing. That fire just reminded me of something.
How we all hate Ignatius. Yeah, I know.
Oh, well, your coming of age ceremony is soon. I was just wondering if you'd given
I hate how everyone's so insecure about this. Like, I really want to know what Ignatius says now, since everybody fucking comments on the fire.
He's probably like, oh, that pones?
Ugh!
In those
I
exact
can't
words.
decide who do we dislike more in terms of like the route and being like, I'm curious about the route, of course, but
curious.
who do I have more disdain for, Rowan or Ignatius? Like, ooh, I don't know. Ooh, I don't know.
Come on now, Lux.
Also, like, imagine being so insecure that you're like, pretty good fire there. So you're gonna fuck Ignatius?
You're gonna fuck the fire guy, yeah? Like
like,
what?
Oh, sorry, I'm
Excuse?
using my powers. Like, sorry, I'm taking care of you, Lux. I could have left you to like freeze to death.
I want to keep an eye on you for tonight.
Say
Could have
because
eaten raw
Iggy
mushrooms and died.
Iggy's the 2000s emo kid we all had crushes on in junior high, and
Really?
that's correct, which is why I'm indignant about it.
I'm not
Right,
taking
Iggy
any
is the MCR kid
Some
at your
powerful
school.
magic and
Yeah.
don't
I mean,
know
also that was
if
high school for us, but go
I have
off.
some side effects that haven't been tested yet, and I do not want to be in the air when that happens. We've got a massive head start on them, and this is a nice little setup we have here. I want to keep an eye on you for tonight, and then we'll leave tomorrow.
Sorry, I read Sid's latest message in the chat. Tony's friend voice. I see you heating up that gabagoo. You fucking the fire?
At least we'll be spending time together.
It's so much more effective spoken out loud.
You heating up that gabagoo? On the day of my daughter's wedding?
Oh my god.
It's nice spending time together like this. Alone. We should do that more often.
Wow, we're really coming on to him on this route.
I know.
I don't
Shouldn't
think
joke
this...
around like that.
We were not like this with the other boys.
That kind of talk
No.
seriously.
This is establishing like a whole horny prequel where she just like
I am
flirts with him
so
all the time.
serious.
Right, like we're the Rocco of this route.
Yeah.
Well, anyway.
It's really kind of cruel what
Finally
she's
now,
doing to
I need you
him.
take
like,
it easy, okay?
I don't know.
There's a nice
He's, like, kinda
concept
mean
of walking
in
nearby if
this.
you'd like to have a bath.
I feel like that's a really mean thing to do to somebody. Like, flirt with someone so that they get embarrassed, but like not in a fun way, like with Rocco, where it was like, haha, mutual. It was more like, I'm doing this because I get a rise out of you. It's very like Britney Spears' Oops, I Did It Again, and I don't like it.
Bath would be wonderful. Cleanliness is an important part of the healing process. So
Well,
you mind if I just go now?
Just about time.
Not at all. It's just a few minutes east of here. Just hurry back so I can bathe too.
No problem.
So what kind of shot do you think we're gonna get? So we got full.
Oh,
like,
very
ass.
chaste.
Yeah, because
But I guess
I
not
feel
as
like
chaste as Rowan, right? Because Rowan, like, it only gets more chaste from here on out.
Right.
For sure.
I'm just glad you're here with me. We've been through a lot today.
The second one.
There's nowhere I'd rather be than with you.
Me too.
because like Caspian was like, yeah, we saw him from behind,
Now go
and
on.
like reasonably
I
chaste.
gotta see those pecs.
And I feel
though.
like he's gonna somehow be more chaste. Like he's fully submerged in the water, at least like to the waist.
Yeah. Yeah, maybe. Maybe like a side. Like from the side. So it's
Oh,
like
maybe.
nothing is visible.
Like there's a tasteful like tree right in front of his junk.
The lighting in this shot is so funny to me. It's very like open Photoshop with only 2 layers.
It's very like
Colored on the wrong layer.
I'm thinking a lot of like a paranormal teen romance book cover.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna see.
Here we are.
Place your bets real quick.
Time to be horny. For one, you may be horny exactly once.
That's right. Oh wow. Okay, that's
Oh,
not what I
wow.
expected.
Well, he's in the water.
Is that thing lighting? Is that a tattoo? Is that like a scar? What is going on his shoulder?
I think it's just a light elemental thing, you know?
Okay.
Maybe he's glistening in the light like a Twilight vampire.
Oh, maybe.
His pecs are so huge.
They are massive. He is.
I do like that they also
he
gave
is a
him
giant
big
of a man.
nipples. Yeah.
Look at his back.
He thick. He's like from like the front of his chest to his back is like 1.5 feet. Oh my god.
What are you doing here?
They had to put him submerged in the water though, because there was no tree that was thick enough to cover.
Right. Be like, how do we even possibly cover this man without just completely removing him from the picture, right? It would have to be big enough to cover his entire body.
I thought something might have happened.
Oh,
Yeah, so he's a real Liefeld Captain America.
Water just felt really nice after everything we've been through. I'm sorry I worried you.
No, I'm sorry.
I'm sorry.
No, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to embarrass you. I just froze up.
Yeah, anyone who wants to see the full CGs of those, you have to buy the game.
Yeah.
Well,
That's not what we're about here.
turn around, please. I'm going to get out now.
Do you think the other one gives us a point if we say that we're good, like if we get flirty?
No, I don't know.
It doesn't matter.
I like this.
We've won the route, right? Like we don't need to get more points.
Yeah.
What's he gonna do? Not fuck us?
This is a very funny dichotomy between Luck. You know, I mean, like the whole thing is the dichotomy between how Lux looks physically and what his personality is. But like this one in particular is like all light elementals are like 6'5", and
In terms of
I
how
don't
they're
know.
stacked.
We're not being horny on this route, so I'm not gonna say anything else.
Like they're just like massive people, and it's like wild.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But chat postulates, Tyson girl, I'd ask you to marry me, but you're doing my dick during that bath. See ya.
I mean, that was where I was gonna go with the joke that I was gonna make, but I'm not being horny on the stream because we're not horny anymore.
That's right. It's
How are you
illegal.
feeling?
Yeah.
The water was really wonderful.
And you also like carefully sidestepped my tree trunk comment and like just
I
like
sure did.
Yeah, so we're not horny anymore, folks. That was the rock and roll was all the horny. You have to wait till
Much
next
better
year
now.
for us to be
I
horny
don't really
again.
blame you
That's
for
right.
taking your time. I could have stayed there all night, I think.
The stream turned back into a pumpkin.
Yeah.
A chaste, non-sexual pumpkin.
Yep.
That thing saved our lives. But it's also what got us captured in the first place.
I like the idea of the devs being like, so they make a fire and then, what are they gonna roast over a fire? And everyone's like, chestnuts,
We'll have to take it to the elders
obviously.
straight away when we
Just
get
like
back.
the
At the
song.
very least, we can keep it from getting into human hands.
Look, what are
now.
wild things that they can put over a fire?
I'm afraid to know what we'll be walking into when we return. The humans violated our agreement.
And also,
to invade
how do we
our
turn this
village.
fire into some weird tension between these characters?
They did, but we took their chief's son.
He shouldn't have been sneaking around our village in the first place. We don't even know what he was planning. They wronged us twice.
That's true. But
And
we
we've only
pushed the
wronged
backs
them once,
against
so
the
it's
wall, didn't
okay.
we?
Well, we've
It's
clearly wronged. We have a history of wronging them many, many times.
Right, by kidnapping their women.
Yeah.
You look
And
like you have
having
something else on your
sex
mind.
with them in dubious consent.
I do, there's so much going on. It seems a bit selfish to say now. But I suppose this might be our last chance to really talk tonight before things...
Jenner says, I'm not sure I can be horny for Lux. And, like, that's where I am, too. Like, dick jokes aside.
Come on, Lux.
Actually, wait,
We're
this is
best
probably...
friend. We've
You
shared
just friend
so many
zoned him.
things.
That's what
Yeah,
that
I
was.
just realized, like, that as I clicked on it. Okay, we're gonna go back. I'm sorry.
Just
I'm
like
sorry,
when
buddy.
someone says that in real life.
I do,
You're allowed to be selfish, Lux. You're the most giving person I know. Do something for yourself for once.
Lux has a lot of work to do.
There might not be any coming back from this. But after the last 2 days, I don't think I can live with myself if I don't tell you the truth.
Hell yes.
I actually like being called cute.
I don't think he likes it.
The manliness thing is just a front for everyone else.
You're scaring me, Lex. What's going on?
Do you remember the day we met?
We were so young. I don't remember all of it anymore. You were crying for your dad, and everyone was just looking at you. Nobody knew what to do.
But no,
Because they're all men, am I right?
you told me to come sit next to you. And you held my hand all day. Every time I missed my papa and wanted to cry, you made me laugh.
I do
Oh,
remember
so they were like
thinking-
5 years old. This was like the first day of kindergarten.
Right.
That's adorable. And the others were kids, that's why they didn't know what
I
to
promised
do.
myself I'd always be there for you. Just like you were for me that day, but
But
somewhere along the way I realized it was more than that. I think I fell in love with you that day.
we were just kids.
And I'm a man now.
All I knew was every time I thought about you, I felt good and happy. It made me feel safe. I wanted to make sure you always felt safe too.
That's why I got so
I
swole.
would have loved you if you were a man, I feel like the goddess herself sent you to me that day. Their souls were created for each other. I
Aww.
know I'm risking everything by telling you this now. But if something happened to you and I never told you what you mean to me, I couldn't live with myself. We've said it to each other before, but I wasn't being honest with myself or you back then, so I love you.
Lux.
Does this mean?
Please just kiss me already.
I wonder if it's possible to get to this point. Oh my god, he's crying! Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Like, I wonder if there's a scenario where we get enough points to get to here, but not enough points to kiss him. Or is this just like, we're locked in as soon as we go to prison?
I don't know.
Oh, Lux, are you crying?
No.
You're still the worst liar.
You're crying.
It's all that water elemental magic that you're doing.
Yeah, look at his huge bicep and shoulder the size of his entire head.
Goodness. That's enough excitement for you tonight. You're supposed to be resting.
I've never felt better.
That's sweet. But we both know if the tables were turned, you'd be making me rest too. I need you to try to get some sleep, okay?
If it makes you
Crying when kissing your true love is big Pisces energy, and I can relate.
What's that?
just stay with me. Please.
Okay.
So is there nothing weird about him? Did he just say those weird things and that's it?
What do you mean? Oh, like he didn't confess to being a murderer or anything, or talk about how he cuts himself?
Right, like we had a heart-to-heart, but he doesn't say like, hey, I've got these issues, because I very clearly have these issues.
No. That's not the confession level. I mean, those kind of things, like, you don't start to talk about shared trauma until, like, at least a couple of dates in, right? Like,
sure. I guess we just don't get that like, time, so I would have expected
that's not confession time.
Good morning.
This is gonna be our, like, post-sex talk.
Yeah. But
Yeah, that's extremely 20 years old. You're right. That's what happened.
You did such a wonderful job healing my wounds last night.
This made me feel more, right?
Right after you've, like, committed to a level of intimacy that you're like, not sure about this, and then they drop a bomb on you, and you're like, well, I'm in it now. It's too late.
Nonsense. You have a gift for healing. All you need is practice.
And to give up all other forms of magic because I'm jealous.
I almost believe
That seems to be... I mean, that's how their society works, so, like, it's the whole premise that's awkward.
Yeah, because we
But
know Caspian was
does
very
seem
jealous.
weird.
I don't think Rocco was that weird about it.
Yeah, you're right.
No, Rocco
I hope they
didn't
haven't
care.
told Papa yet.
But also it's
He must be
weird,
a wreck.
just in general, that, like, our decision of what element to use would be tied to the guy that we date. It's almost like,
I hope so.
it's like changing, like,
All right,
almost like changing race to, like, match the guy that we're dating, which is weird. Like, I would think myself, like I said before, like, your ideal build would have two different elements to it, so that you would cover more ground.
Those horses in my home village's archives.
Yeah, it's a weird thing. It's a weird, like, xenophobic sort of, like, world building. Because if we think about a different element, it ends up being, we think about a different boy.
It's weird that the elements don't marry between themselves. Marry outside of themselves. They only marry between themselves. That is a weird thing. Oh, the first one is way nicer.
You're not
Second
even
one is
home yet, and
mean.
you're already planning to run straight to the library?
Is that weird?
I guess
Yeah.
it'd be weirder if you weren't. That's my Lux.
Yeah, it's cool to like things.
Like the sound.
Like books.
Good.
It's like the things that you like, you dork.
And me, your girlfriend.
Well, hang on.
Yes,
I don't know if they really go together. Like the same, like I felt like Aurora and Rocco, I felt like really went together, like in a way that felt like a real match. But like this is more like Aurora and Caspian, where it was like, do they really go together? Do they really like gel? And I'm not sure. I think she's a little harsh for him.
I think they gel more. Certainly.
More than Caspian, I think, yeah, because Aurora's not submissive enough for Caspian, but she's like too dominant for Lux.
Yeah.
Shall we go down to meet them then?
I think maybe we should ditch our ride. We can talk to the elders about it, but I don't want
They
to
come.
take anybody
We come
else.
flying in on golden horses. They're like, "Holy fucking
That all makes
shit!"
sense to me.
Yeah, the rules.
It's them! They're all right!
Yeah.
Will
Oh,
you
thank
be
goodness.
returning to the village now?
We were coming to negotiate for your release.
Mm-hmm. Okay, come back with us now.
Yeah.
beg
I don't know what
you
the
to
point
take
is
the
of
village with us. Lux and
choosing
I
the
are
other
fine.
one.
I bet it's a bad
No
ending.
longer any need to
Oh
invade
yeah,
the
it's
lives
probably
of
just a
our
bad
men.
ending.
We must tread carefully. One wrong move could ignite a war between our people that could last for
Like
generations.
a worse ending than when we didn't want to protect the ghost dream baby.
Yeah.
Move out.
Didn't that seem a bit too easy to you?
Yeah, I was excited.
I'm also kind of bummed that, like, I don't think there's a line of decisions
Wonder
that
what that
leads
was
to them,
about.
like, learning more about the amulet, even though they make a big deal about, like, studying her and figuring it out.
Yeah, like it's just like, oh, we're looking it over, and then it's just like, oh, and then I found the goddess statue from my sleep.
Yeah, like, nothing really resolved there.
Lux, meet me in the council hall when you get a moment.
I enjoy the crowd surf, Lux. I don't think many
Mhm.
concerts come through.
Mhm.
The RWBY band isn't playing.
Which band from which of the five element civilizations do you most want to see their band play?
Fire.
Fire. It's like metal. And they
Yeah,
shoot
'cause
fire
either it's like
everywhere.
super hardcore metal, or I have no idea what it would be.
Yeah, no, it's super hardcore metal. Light is fucking Mumford and Sons.
I'm so glad you're here with me.
Wind is definitely like a little more like Jethro
80s
Tull.
glam rock.
Oh, okay. Well, I guess
Always been here.
those two things aren't
You know that.
totally like inconsistent with each other, but definitely like more classic, right? What do we think about water?
Even if the elders don't know what this
Oh,
is,
fire is also
all
dubstep.
sorts of information at our fingertips.
Yes,
Figure
yes.
this out together.
Air is also like modern pop. I would
I
put
sure
modern
hope
pop
so.
there.
So what do we think about
But maybe
water?
also light.
Water, okay, water is Jazz
Light's like-
Odysseys.
Yes.
And then Earth is just like... Yeah, what is Earth? I feel like
Christian
Earth is more
rock.
Mumford. Okay! Earth is where all the Christians do it.
A lot of like, they all put their hands in the air. It's weird.
Lux.
Right, it's just crowded
And-
house.
In the face of an unknown danger.
Oh, Earth would also be country.
Earth
Two
is
things
country,
right.
yeah. Earth is country. That's absolutely correct.
I don't deserve anything like that.
Nonsense. Take it graciously, child.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
We
Okay, we know what happens here. I'm looking for the big light man.
Yeah, where is he?
Aberforth, stop being
Is he in
racist.
this?
Elders,
Elders, stop being racist. There he is.
There he is. Oh yeah, he's just huge. He's not
He's-
close. He's just huge.
Yeah, I think he's just
scaled up.
massive.
Ah, he's just.
I think he's just a
giant.
gigantic man.
Yeah. You're right. Wow. It's like they made him, and then they were like, "Oh, Earth Elementals can't be thin, though," and so they just made him. They just scaled him up, so he's huge.
Right?
It won't move.
They designed him first, and then it's like, oh wait, Lux is gonna say. Lux is talking about how they're all big.
I can help.
I thought they were all gonna be wayfish.
We shall simply have to study this artifact with your assistance. But
Like, he's so big, and like his testosterone's just peaking, which is how he got so bald.
Yeah, of course.
No.
Yeah.
Don't worry, Lux.
Yep.
It hasn't hurt me so far. I'll come find you after, I promise.
All right. I'll see you soon.
Not only is he huge, but he has a little bit of difficulty gauging personal space.
Absolutely right. He's also very close, right? It's a perspective, and it's the fact that he's a giant man.
That sounds nice.
We never get to follow up on this either, like how he feels.
I
about
know. I
boyfriend.
really want the cutscene of our dad with each of the guys. Where's the DLC?
Right, like, we just go home one day and it's like, are you sure about this Rocco guy? He seems like a real horn dog.
Oh, I want an aside where it's just their conversation without us, and it's just
Ooh,
him, like,
okay.
questioning the guy. I think that would be so funny and cute.
Reporting in for tests, and they gave me this. I'm gonna have to record some things for them.
What kind of things?
You know, certain measurements, strange happenings, and so on.
Oh, strange happenings.
SabiK says, Papa is cleaning a water gun. That's so good.
Can you believe your coming of age ceremony is already just a week away?
Oh, Goddess, don't remind me. I'm not even close to done with my planning.
Okay.
Oh, yes, absolutely. If we give in to fear, we've lost the battle already. I think seeing you going about your business will do a lot for village morale. And it gives people something to focus on and look forward to.
It sounds a lot nicer when you explain it like that.
Happy to help.
Well, if it's like that, I guess
Okay, which boys do you think our father would approve of and also disapprove of, and why does he only approve of Lux?
And Caspian,
And
because
Rowan.
Caspian's also a water elemental.
Oh, okay. I was going to say Rowan, because they're both the goodest boys.
I think he would be uncertain about Rowan, honestly. I
You
think
think
Rowan's
so?
a little too uptight. Because he's, I mean, you have to remember this is like a real dad who loves and knows his daughter and like knows what kind of person she is. And so I think he would also not want anybody who was like too chaste, like too uptight, right? Like,
Right. But I feel like Caspian is absolutely the kind of dude who's like, my daughter also calls me daddy, right? Like, he's gonna give off...
your
like,
daughter, it's your daughter calls me daddy too, yes.
But
yes.
yeah, you know what I mean, like...
Yes. Eat all the cakes.
Yeah, we're trying them all. But, like,
Yeah,
I feel like
like
he's that kind of person, so he's gonna try to intimidate the dad, which is gonna be causing the issue.
Goodness, I should have made more.
He'll probably,
Such a...
Caspian would probably, like, be very formal. I don't know if he would try to be intimidating.
I mean, did you see that power play he made when we had sex?
But that was with Lux, who was, like, a rival, right? Like, the dad
Sure.
is, like, an authority figure, and, like, you know, Caspian's parents are super strict, so I think he would have, like, very clear-cut ways of interacting with parents.
Also, I like Sin saying, my dear daughter, are you sure you want to date a man who calls it a whim-wham?
Yeah, that he would be very concerned about Rocco for many reasons, including that one.
Also, Lux being like, you're gonna get a tummy ache over
That's also
anything else.
this is also adorable. Don't tell me what to do is very good. But I feel like we shouldn't flip him off. I don't know. I feel like
No,
he might
this is
start crying
canon.
if we flip him
Canon
off.
is no one shames us for eating cakes.
He's not shaming us though.
He's look, no, sorry, no one talks to us about eating cakes.
Fine, Dad. I promise I'll eat some vegetables later to make up for it.
Well, as long as you're balancing your diet somewhere in the day.
Perhaps you'd like to have a look at some of these designs. I thought we might
Whoops.
incorporate each of the elements
Whoa.
of your cake. To
I got so excited about cake, I
don't-
dropped my controller. I'm like, oh, cake. Okay. Oh, we have to think about
Surprise until the ceremony.
we got to think about what kind of cake we think we would like with Lux.
There's nothing like a
Wait, did we just skip? Wait.
Exactly.
No, not yet.
So I think
Oh, this is just the design, right? This is just the look.
Yeah.
This isn't the flavor yet.
Yeah, the flavor's the last thing.
Sorry, Lux. You'll just have to wait like everyone else.
Whatever one is closest to vanilla.
And it says Caspian has the dad executed because a commoner dared to start a conversation with him. Which seems appropriate.
Oh, that one is a bit plain.
Ah, but wait.
I know, like, I think this is cute, and I understand that she's impressed, but also, like, I've seen so many fucking cake tutorials on YouTube, and, like, I'm so not impressed by this anymore, and
I'm
feel
also
bad.
not sure what it's supposed to be implying. Like, there's white, yellow, red, and purple. That's, like, not all the elements. I don't know what this is.
It's not.
Because, like, where's blue? Where's wind blue?
Brown?
Yeah, like, where are the colors?
No, it is.
Maybe they can only use naturally occurring dyes and flavors, and it's really hard to get blue that way.
Right.
Perfection.
I couldn't have said it better myself.
I shall begin preparations at once. Please look forward to seeing the real thing.
Here we go. Cake
There's
flavor.
one that's like tea, right? That might be Lux's speed.
Well, okay, so last time we've picked chocolate hazelnut and we've picked bergamot and black tea, I believe.
No, we've picked strawberry lemon.
Okay. You think he's a bergamot and black tea kind of guy.
I think he's a strawberry lemon kind of guy, to be totally honest, but like
How are you feeling about us, the character?
I feel like our girl is she's not sophisticated enough to want bergamot and black tea. Like, I feel like she's a strawberry lemon kind of girl.
Okay.
Like, because it's the kind of, like, more childish, but also, like, spunky and, like, fun and exciting kind of, like, because of the citrus. It's the least formal one to me. So, because it's informal for Aurora and then, like, kind of childish for Lux, I think that's what they would pick. But if I was picking a cake, I would pick bergamot and black tea. So that's where I feel conflicted.
Okay. Also, for the people asking, bergamot is a citrus fruit.
It's a flower.
It's looking like it's also a fruit.
We have some that grows on our property, and it's a flower.
Oh, okay, so just a second. I'm looking this up now. Yeah, it says it's a fruit. Maybe it's because the leaves of the bergamot
orange. When you just Google the word bergamot, it comes up with bergamot orange. And there's other things that are called bergamot.
Oh, right, yes. The other bergamot, yeah. Because that sounded wrong to me when I thought about it, but, like, I just said it because that's what the internet told me.
Mm-hmm.
But bergamot's like a little Earl Grey-ish. Anyway, so what were we picking? Bergamot?
No, we're picking strawberry. I don't know.
Also, I'm sorry for doubting you because I know you're always right, T-Back.
But I've picked it before.
Excellent choice.
Again, I'm sorry for doubting you.
That sounds really wonderful. I think if it were me, I might have liked honey lavender.
We just can't make it right with anyone.
Not bad. But it's the lady's choice.
I guess he would have liked the tea one, because honey lavender is also, like, right up there with, like, you know, a cake that you would have with tea.
Is that the first time we've, like, picked a flavor that someone seems to like? Because I feel like both the other ones, like, if I were picking the cake, I would have picked something different.
They all say, I mean, he wasn't as mean about it, but I think the whole point of the scene is for them to say, like, a cake that matches their personal style that's not on the list.
Sure, I guess everyone else has just been more confrontational about it. And so Magnus has been like, fuck you, it's her choice.
Yeah. It's a weird thing because I feel like nobody would ever say that in that situation.
You really seem to enjoy those
Like,
cakes.
I like knowing what cakes the boys like based on their personalities, but also no one would ever say something like that. That's incredibly rude. Imagine if you were, with your friend, like, helping pick out the cake for their wedding, and they're like, that's fine, but I would have picked something that we didn't even see today.
Yeah, good choice,
next
but let me
order
tell you about
should
my
be to hunt
favorite
down
cakes.
some proper food.
Yeah, right?
I think you're right. I'll have to catch up with you later.
Interesting, but have you considered a cookie dough ice cream cake?
Right? Like, who? What?
I'll see
That's
you
what it feels like to me. Also, I'm gonna get a snack in real life.
Okay. We say okay here. That's right. Look, we'll just get through the boring stuff when we wait for DVAC. Oh wait, I think something happens here because I think we have like a sexy dream, or we have a dream where like a bunch of children show up out of the flowers. Either way, I'll stop as soon as I see something new.
I just
you're
remembered
back.
I have to get up early tomorrow to go to the dentist.
Disgusting.
No, I know.
DVAC after dentist.
It's just to get my retainer too, so it's like five minutes, but I have to be there at 2 early in the morning.
Disgusting.
Yep, it's true.
You ever notice that we're not allowed to kiss them until we're dating them already in our dream? Pretty fucked up, I think.
We're not allowed to kiss them in real life?
In the dream.
Oh, in the dream. Oh, that's because that's like a thing. Like, in one of the routes, she's like, I haven't experienced it in real life, so I can't dream about it. And like,
yeah, she says something like that.
I also experienced that when I was like a horny teen. Like, I couldn't like conceptualize what it felt like to kiss somebody until I had done it.
Oh, good morning.
Hi, Lux.
I guess this is just like, I guess this would be different if I like remembered any of my dreams, and if any of the ones I did remember weren't just like me doing like work and then having weird deja vu about it like weeks after.
The elders just thought it would be good if I walked you to class today. I think they're a bit shaken up by the
I personally tried to exert more control over my dreams so that I could date the fictional characters that I had crush on.
Smart
my
move,
dreams.
honestly.
Oh no.
So it's really good that we didn't have a really strong internet connection back then.
Well then, if you're ready, we should head out.
Hey, you're back! We were all really worried about you.
Even dear old Iggy wasn't quite himself the last 2 days.
Yeah, he was way rowdier. He thought he could take control now that there wasn't someone who could beat him up so easily.
Don't be so shy, Iggy. You'll never get a girlfriend if you're always holding back your feelings.
Hey, or boyfriend. Don't be so close-minded, Rocco.
Oh.
Rowan like just learned about bisexuals yesterday during Visibility Day.
Right, he's like, oh, it's just Visibility Day.
Can you assholes stop making everything about yourselves for a minute and just be glad our classmates are home safe?
He's like, oh, I just got showered with respecting bi people juice yesterday. I want to tell everyone about this crazy discovery I made.
Must have been awfully romantic being captured together and all. Perfect time for you to advance your relationship.
Wow, does Rocco know that we're in a game?
I think Rocco's the smartest one out of all of them.
I think that's the unfortunate truth here.
What? Relationship?
I was just kidding. Did something happen out there?
No.
Oh my god.
I really want to know what Ignatius is doodling just so I can confirm that it's like a little, like, bomber, like, destroying the math equations he has to do for homework.
Yeah, I mean, it's Johnny the homicidal maniac.
I'm doing fine. Doing great.
Yeah, he's trying the coolest.
Oh yeah, it's just his name, but with the cool ass in it.
Mm-hmm.
We'd like you to tell us what you observed of the human village.
They held us here.
I believe the farmland started around here.
I think I saw a stream there.
We should renegotiate. Like, imagine going through all this and just being like, oh, we should kill them.
Yeah, right?
I didn't like the sass on that little child who talked to me. I'll catch up with you later tonight.
Yeah, we should definitely, like, have that scene, but we obviously should not fuck. I don't think that...
Oh, actually, that since it's going to be so long, what we need to do is we need to go back here, and we need to save. If we're not going to fuck.
Well, we can get to that scene, but then choose to just kiss and not have sex.
Oh, you're right. Well, either way, we've saved.
That's what I was thinking.
Okay.
Catch up with you later, okay?
I'll be in my room, reading.
I mean, I am a little bit curious if we even can have sex with Lux.
Right, like, would he be comfortable with it?
Yeah, I don't feel like he would be. It doesn't seem like his style.
Also, people are talking about, during them pointing out where everything is on their map, the humans have a powerfully precocious 9-year-old here. And I think I saw a stream there, some kind of date night?
Come in. It's open.
Just reading 100 books. Oh my god!
This is absolutely his room. He's just got like a little reading chair.
A big reading chair, yeah. But it's a big chair because he's a big man.
Right, because he's a big, huge man.
The only thing that's unrealistic is how many like broken small items would be around the room.
Right, like 100 pencils that he's just like, ugh.
Yeah.
There we go. There it is. He's too big for his chair.
Am I going to break your chair?
No. This whole thing.
Much like many guys I dated when I was that age, he only owns one chair.
And it's constantly on the verge of breaking.
Male living spaces.
At least it's not hurting me.
I mean, it's pretty good for... I mean, they're in a dorm, right? Like, they don't get to paint the walls. Look, he's got, like, pages from books on the wall next to his bed, so he can look at history while he's sleeping.
And their rooms are tiny, right? These are not rooms for, like, a living space. I think you're supposed to have a communal living space.
Yeah.
Well, that sounds helpful.
So far, it's been a lot more stuff about her personal life and less politics. Which is fine, but not directly helpful for us.
Yeah, what if he just, like, reads us to sleep and we don't even do anything nasty?
Nobody on either side seemed particularly keen about that.
Ooh, how romantic.
She included her letters to him, if you'd like to read them.
Miss Chris points out he's like one of those dogs who gets too big for your lap, but they still think they're a lap dog.
Mm-hmm.
It'll be more fun that way.
All right, let's see. My darling Marcus, tell me you'll come see me again. I cannot bear the thought of another night without your arms around me.
Marcus, huh? Human names are so weird.
Me, Central Rival has the perfect name. Oh, cool.
Ah, that's great.
We must do what we can to ensure peace. Remind your people that Chapter 15 of the Human Elemental Accord of...
Wait a minute. I was promised romance. Skip to the good stuff.
Alright, the policy stuff goes on for a while. Ah, here we go. The mere thought of you keeps me warm on these cold winter nights. I can still vividly recall the feel of your mouth.
Feel of your mouth? What? Go on.
Oh my god, what?
It's kind of explicit.
So?
So? Keep reading.
Oh no!
Sorry, I guess I didn't see the author's note that this was a lemon fic.
Oh my god!
Oh!
The way you filled me completely and utterly, that the memory is not enough to satiate.
Wow, they just keep this shit in the library?
Come to me tomorrow, my only love. Okay, well, I think that's enough of that for now.
What's the problem? It was just getting good.
Okay, this is...
It's hard enough to keep it together when you're so close to me. Reading something like this, it's just too much. Please don't ask that of me.
Ah, this is flirting. We made him read a lot of erotic literature out loud.
Yeah, that's what flirting is.
Oh wow.
You know, from this angle, he looks like he's actually maybe fit for this chair.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, he's got some strong upper body, though. He's just keeping his head up. God damn.
Wow. So that's how you have sex with Lux.
That's right. You make him read horny historical documents.
I don't know.
Do we want to go back?
I'm like, I don't want the game to get into this, but I just feel like it's both of their first time having sex. And they leave it ambiguous, right? Like, maybe not. But, like, it's definitely Lux's first time having sex. So, it just, I feel like it would be so funny. Like, it would be so awkward. But they, you know, that's not part of this game. But it would just be, so the fact they skip over it makes it sound like it was, like, you know, like, romance novel. Like, oh, it was perfect the first time, which,
right.
like... Also would super not be the case, especially for somebody like Lux.
And not like Lux had to consult a book to know how everything works.
Yeah, and like Lux would be that guy who's like, oh my god, I don't want to hurt you. Like, he'd be so nervous. Oh my god, adorable.
Do we want to keep it this way, or do we want to go back?
I think that we should just be like, I think we should be chaste.
Okay.
It's hard enough to...
Take a deep breath and pull yourself together, Lux.
Oh wow!
Ready for anything like that right now.
So that's how we roll. We've never done one of these before, but okay.
Yeah.
Of course. I have no expectations on any of that. I just want...
But I mean, if you did, I would be immediately down.
Yeah.
Maybe
I would be
we
going
could
down so
sit together
fast.
and read for a while.
I'd like that. There's some lighter reading in the basket over there.
That's right, my copy of Maxim.
I think reading together is really adorable.
It is cute.
Sex is fun, but it's also nice to see the characters actually do things together that they enjoy.
Right.
Violet says, I don't want anything like that, but like maybe as a joke we could just do it a little, which is very funny.
We can just do a little foreplay, you know, for laughs.
Ironically.
Like, wouldn't it be so funny if we did this? Like, haha, and like, definitely ironically, you know?
is there like that one like tablecloth draped over a chest in the front? It's like
He's hiding trash behind there. He knows that we're coming in.
Oh yeah. It seems like you would have the tablecloth over the chest most of the time and use it like as a table.
Good morning. I hope you don't mind me waking you a bit early.
Maybe that's like an extra blanket, like, oh, it's the summer weather. I can handle it.
Sid says, shh, the chest is sleeping.
What's going on? Is everything all right?
Oh yeah, it's fine. I just wanted to see if you want to come look at jewelry with me.
Oh, I would love to. I just need to change. Could you give me a moment?
Not trying to finish what we started at the river?
You weren't supposed to see me then. That was really embarrassing, you know?
Like me hold dick out.
This wouldn't work at all if they had had sex.
Right.
But I'm not complaining. I'll just wait in the hallway.
Look, me whole ass out. I'm just not comfortable with that.
Lux, I saw your whole dick. It was like, but also like they've been friends since they were little kids, and you're telling me they've never seen each other naked before. I don't, especially in a society where they don't have gender until they're 10.
I think it would have been a different situation. Oh, didn't we do this whole sequence with Lux once accidentally?
Yeah.
Okay. Do we want to stop and continue to read it then, or?
Yeah, we can skip it.
We'll do this bit.
Go with it. We go with it.
We do with the go with it bit.
Our wedding any other way.
Right. Our wedding.
Now, don't be shy, my children, please. See how fine you look. Oh, but I've gotten ahead of myself. We must focus on the task at hand. Focus, Zircon, focus! Did you have any questions about the jewelry?
I like that they recorded the slap noise. Like, you know, they got one, like, and they were like, oh, we gotta use this.
Or they bought like a CD of like 10,000 sound effects, and they're like, oh, this is perfect. We need someone who slaps in this game.
Now that I've seen them on your form, I have a few adjustments to make to ensure they'll fit you perfectly. And of course I must polish them and imbue them with some certain magical auras. Trade secrets, you know.
Thank you so much for your generosity, Zircon. It'll be an honor to wear your pieces.
Thank you, my dear. There is no greater feeling for a craftsman than to see his pieces worn by someone who truly appreciates them.
Zircon, could I talk to you about something? Why don't you go ahead? I'll catch up with you outside.
All right then. See you soon.
I know things seem bad, but between us, we'll figure things out. The elders are some of the brightest minds among our people.
Man, really?
And that's why they need us.
Oof.
Yeah, oof. Yikes. No, there haven't been any women for generations.
Yeah.
If these are the minds keeping us together. We pick up a child.
Pick up a child.
And then the child shows us to the secret fountain.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is try not to cry a lot.
Yep.
We should definitely cry. I don't know if there's a boy that I would not want to cry in front of other than fucking Caspian, and we already did him.
Right.
Are you okay now?
He's like, why are you crying? You could use water magic to stop that.
Did you hear me crying?
I'm sorry, I couldn't help it.
I'm okay now. I just needed to cry it out.
I'm glad you're all right. If you ever feel like you need to cry, I'm always here for you.
Aw,
That's
Lux.
right, Lux.
Thank you. You're always worrying about me.
Lux is such a gentle boy.
Let's do it together, all right?
Yeah, I guess, like, all the weird stuff he said just doesn't amount to anything.
That didn't really go anywhere. Like, where's his, like, he didn't have a big moment during the escape where, like, he got to be assertive.
Where are we going?
Yeah, because, like,
Goddess.
he had his weird assertive thing, and he also had the weird self-harm thing. And those just...
Yeah.
Are we just supposed to accept those as, like, oh, this is just a totally normal thing people do?
Yeah, it didn't go anywhere. Like, there's definitely some pent-up frustration in Lux about something.
Right, like maybe our
expectations put
relationship,
on him. But it wasn't just having a crush on us. Like, it's
Right. But, like, it could be part of it, and there's all this kind of stuff, but, like, we're just not gonna even think about it.
Yeah, we're not.
And it's weird.
Lux seems to be, like, sort of, like, almost like a stereotypical, like, he's a guy who is, like, looking for, like, a healthy way to express masculinity in a way that's appropriate for him. And, like, he's very, gentle and nonviolent and very caring and nurturing, but he doesn't want to be feminine. He also wants to be masculine. And, like, that's his issue that he's trying to figure out.
Doing that?
Also, he can't threaten to rip his own arms off and beat him to death with them. I wonder what that scene's gonna be like.
Yeah, that's so weird.
Is it gonna be a different friend? Is it gonna be him threatening to rip his own arms off if he does anything?
No. There's a lot of threats of ripping things off in this. People's arms, people's hands.
What was that?
I don't know.
SaBK posted the John Mulaney gif where he says, now, we don't have time to unpack all that. And then there's a girl.
I feel like that's kind of true with a lot of the baggage that they've introduced these characters with, because they all have little baggage.
Yeah.
Like, Caspian has this weird classism thing that we just ignore and we just, like, let him do. He's just, like, on his bullshit.
Yeah, which is not... I hate that. Yeah, for sure.
Another daughter. Yep. Like, Rocco doesn't really have anything. Like, he's got his playboy attitude, but he's like, I don't feel that anymore because I love you.
No, I feel like Rocco's pretty, like, even keel. But Rocco has some character growth, and his character growth is, like, focusing his attention on us and finding that makes him happier.
Yeah.
And, like, that's what I'm missing from this route, is, like, I thought that in falling in love with us, like, Lux would have some character growth of, like, being more assertive.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they're finally gonna fuck.
Not in the middle of town hall, they won't.
Shut up and enjoy this moment, friends.
And then we renegotiate the treaty.
Great. Yay. Woo. Oh, look, he's sparkling. Wow. We are bold. Well, I guess maybe because he's huge.
Yeah.
Like, I'm trying to imagine what
also,
she looks
like. Look at Rocco and Rowan. Like, they're totally dating. Look, Rocco's arm. His arm. Look at Rowan's waist. His hand is there. They're together.
God,
it's canon.
But, like, also, I'm trying to imagine what we look like standing up against him. We're probably, like, at least a head smaller. Like, I'm imagining we come up to, like, just where his shoulder ends.
Yeah. Also, I like how Caspian and Ignatius are off to the side being so straight that they have their arms, like, and hands, like, fully visible, like, up as high as they can. Like, one's got them in front and one of them in back.
Yeah, it's like, do not worry, my friends.
Yeah, Rowan and Rocco are canonically dating in all routes.
Definitely not a best friends hug.
Rowan's so pissed. He's like, you guys should have been doing a side hug.
How predictable. I think we all saw this one coming.
Oh. I guess it's not exactly a surprise.
I knew this day would come. You are a fine match. Your families should be proud.
Perhaps there will be a wedding along with our coming-of-age ceremony celebration.
That's a fucking bold claim, my dude.
Goodness.
Maybe you people who have been dating for a week want to get married now. Maybe you'll just fuck like rabbits and save our population problem.
Well, they turned the girl statue back on, so it's generating girls again.
Thank goodness for all the girl energy.
This place needs some girl energy. So bad. Alright, time for the big reveal ceremony.
Yay. I think we can skip most of this. We've seen it.
Yeah. Oh.
Wow, this makes us look very, we look like we're about to divorce the entire village.
Yeah, it's very villainous. Yeah.
This is like a real Housewives vibe.
It's a mood. This is a mood and a half.
We're definitely about to divorce someone, like right as we walk there.
This one, like, really, definitely makes me think that Sweet William's main thing is drag. He makes drag outfits. I mean, he's obviously a drag queen. Like, look at him. But yeah.
Oh, who's carrying us this time? Oh, because usually it's Lux.
Oh yeah, now it's the boyfriends.
What are you two doing here?
Sweet William asked us to help transport you to the shrine. So here we are.
So one of them is going to give us the speech about
Could we
Lux or
refuse our
whatever.
darling classmate.
I like these two chuckle fucks.
You look really pretty.
Lux will go out of his mind when he sees you. I wonder just how red his face will get.
You good to go in there?
Yes, I think so.
Here we go then.
They're cute.
They are cute. I like them together. They're like they have really good like Rosencrantz and Guildenstern energy.
I'm nervous. I've been like this my entire
Lux is like, if they do anything to mess up our relationship, I'll send them across the sea to get murdered.
Yep.
Don't be scared. Remember we all went through the change once already? We woke up looking different, sure, but you're still the same old you in there. Wow. And you're already an amazing lady. So you should be proud.
That's sweet.
Owen,
That is.
it's so kind of you to say. I feel a bit better.
Where's my hug?
Group hug.
Thanks, Rocco.
This is very sweet. I think he realizes that this isn't a romantic thing.
I know Lux.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Both of us in half with his little fingers. If he ever treats you
It
bad,
does turn on him. It's like, well, there are two of us that could kick his ass together.
Yeah, it'll take both of us.
Say the word, darling.
Ah, cool.
Sure that won't be necessary. But thanks, guys.
Add-ons.
I love them.
I can't believe the best part of Lux's route was Rocco again.
Rocco and Rowan are gonna be the best mans at our wedding.
Absolutely.
I like the purple effect here. I
Yeah.
think the lighting is like a neat touch. Yeah, the purple J.J. Abrams lens flare. That's right, Sid.
Water.
I just feel like I would never think to include that in an illustration, so it's interesting. With your powers combined, I am Captain Planet. I think I said that last time, but whatever.
Most of us
That's
are
fine.
born into our elements, but you have been given the gift of choice. Have you reached a decision?
No. I'll never choose, and then we run away with Daniel.
It must. If we don't know, then it must still happen to us anyway, and like we're surprised by it.
Right, we're like, oh wow, we're light. Who would have expected? Alright, we're gonna see how these match up, color-wise.
I don't know, fam. Oh, that's not bad.
That's not bad. It blends in a lot more with the gold
Yeah.
than I expected, which I think makes it work a little bit better as an accent.
Yeah, I mean, I think this dress is really made for fire. I think the
Yeah.
fire's gonna look really good.
Because Ignatius also dresses in all black, so it'll be a perfect goth wedding.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly. Fuck.
When we do the first dance, it's just that video of that goth rave under the bridge.
Oh my god. Time to see the memes.
That's right. Oh, I love them.
I gotta say, there's not a lot of different names on this list, and
No.
you really gotta give it to them. That's a tremendous amount of assets that they worked on for a
Yeah,
small
like as
team.
far as the people like just working on it outside of the voices, it seems like there are like 4 people.
3, yeah,
Oh, you're right, just 3.
for the main things, yeah.
Oh,
and,
look,
and
it's
then there's
the
the
meme.
voices. It sure is.
Like even going through here, you see a lot of repeated names.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and the different people did the art. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And music, but yeah, it seems like a very small staff of like core
Primary
people.
sprites, CGs, Savannah Lee. That the art of this game is just so unique. And
Oh
it's-
my god!
Oh my god! I just really like that art style.
That seems like the big Lux mood. That's the one.
Yeah, uncomfortable.
And that's us. That's just always
Yeah.
us. What do you think it's like to just be like, hey, can you draw these characters as memes? Do you think that's like...
I don't think you have to ask, you know?
Do you think that's
I
flattering?
think it just,
Like-
yeah, I think it just happens, like in the company Discord chat or whatever.
It's like, hey, you need to pull double shift. We'll pay you, but we need you to draw our characters as memes.
Oh no, I think it happens. Like somebody was.
Oh,
doing
you just
it,
draw
like,
them
in the chat,
regardless.
like to laugh about it, and then they were like, "Oh no, let's put these in the actual game," and then they
Oh,
did
I
the rest
see.
of them.
Oh, hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh my god.
Rocco writes us a dirty song.
Oh,
Everyone
this is
writes us a love
extremely
song.
good. It's extremely good.
Oh, that's cool. That's the most Caspian characterization we've gotten throughout the entire game.
You're awfully bold tonight.
Girl hot.
When I think of where we are now and where we've been, I can't believe I can just hold you in my arms whenever I want. I'm afraid I might wake up and find this was all a dream.
I had a couple of dreams about you this week, if you can believe it.
No, I dreamed about you too, but I don't know if I should share it in front of all these people here.
Wowzers.
Oh my god, Lux is horny for the first time.
Why, Lux, you naughty thing.
We held hands.
Oh, maybe I should have kept that to myself.
I'm just teasing you. Even now, you're still hopeless.
Save BK says, "We corrupted the boy." Yes.
Just don't ever leave me.
Like, I guess the dynamic here is like we're the flirty one. Like we're flirty with our best friend, and oops,
Oh,
accidentally it's
Lux,
real.
You're never going
Yeah, oops, I did it again.
It's just a little... You're right, then, that is kind of a weird dynamic for the two of them.
They're also, again, they're 20, so they're, like, kind of growing up together, so, like...
You'd think he'd be more used to it.
I don't know. I mean, like, he could, like, want to kind of get over his shyness and, like, awkwardness around intimacy, and he will, and he, like, appreciates her help getting there.
So it says he dreamt that his Minecraft bed was next to ours.
Yes, absolutely.
Oh, Lux. I love you too.
He dreamed of the shitty bed from Stardew Valley, but both of us were in it.
He would break that bed immediately. He would sit down on that shitty Stardew Valley bed and it would just bend around him like a taco.
Yeah, like he'd put his one hand down to try to like get in and it would just snap in half.
Yeah.
I know I'm repeating myself, but I can't say it enough times. I love you, I love you, I love you. All I want to do is spend the rest of my life loving you. Will you marry me?
Yes, we love marriage.
Yes.
Yes, Lux.
We don't even turn... Charky's asking us to be bad. We can't even turn him down.
We'll do that to Ignatius.
We don't have to be married to be in love, Ignatius.
I can't believe I almost forgot.
Like, I may have to take your element, but I won't take your name.
Oh, it's the one we tried on before. It's so beautiful.
May I?
Yes, please.
Gorgeous. It looks wonderful on you.
Don't forget yours, Lux.
Oh, right.
It looks amazing on you. I'm so happy,
Aww.
Lux. I can't wait to start the rest of our lives together.
Me too.
Alright, show me what they look like.
Also, it's a...
Wow!
Wow!
Look at what our hair is doing. I think I like that better than the rest of it. You know what? He's doing like little... He's a little Link cosplay-y here.
We're the pansexual flag right now. But also on this episode of The Simpsons.
Fucking God.
Oh, it's too late. I said The Simpsons, and I'm not enjoying myself anymore. I've corrupted my own interpretation of this image in a way that is irreversible.
And that's right, Finn, to this joke.
What if Simpsons porn was illegal? Says Sid.
One to fear. Christ.
Yeah, I feel like we already said like the things we were gonna say. Like the things didn't really get addressed.
Yeah,
like
again,
things that were
there was
brought
some
up about
shit.
like. That's the best one. That's the best image. I wish we could have seen more of those horses.
Yeah, like there was some shit, and we didn't talk about it or think about it or even consider it longer than the scene where it existed in. Like, we go,
Yeah.
hey, that's really concerning. Why do you do that? It's like, well, I don't know how else to do it. And we just never bring it up again. It's like, oh, okay.
Yeah, it just never comes up. Which is like, I mean, you could be like, well, that wouldn't come up in this context. But then don't bring it up in the first place. Leave that in your headcanon. Like, it's just an odd... Yeah, that and Lux's comfort with, like, potentially hurting people really badly, but then feeling really sick about it. Like, there's just so much. There's a lot to unpack, and we didn't unpack any of it. We just like hitched our wagon to that star right away. And like, it's not like, oh well, they're friends, so she like they must have already talked about this, because she was surprised. So, you know, there's a lot. They're gonna have a lot of issues, I think, as a couple. There's a lot of stuff that they're gonna have to work through. In getting him to sort of open up and be more honest with his feelings and more secure in who he is. So yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's pointed out more like how much like the structure of the game makes this a little more fleeting, right? Like between Caspian and Lux, it's just like, I feel like they bring up character flaws and then they just, like, drop them. And that's, like, kind of a shame. Because, like, there are totally spaces for more character beats in this story. Like, I feel like a lot of the stuff that we stop for within the story are just, like, different versions of the same events we've already seen. And there aren't enough, like, unique things happening.
Yeah. Haywoods points out kids are gonna fall out of trees and stuff, and there's always someone to heal. That's what I expected out of that scene. I don't know why they introduced the self-harm bit when a very obvious way to practice healing would be just like normal ways that people get hurt, like every day, like getting burned in the bakery or kid falling out of a tree or whatever. Like people have colds. Like there's always opportunities to heal people. So yeah, it was a strange note, and nothing ever really came of it. So it seems better that it would have been better if it had just not been included at all, I think.
Yeah. Like, just make them archetypes then, and don't bring in like that kind of moment.
Yeah, it was odd.
But otherwise, it's like he's a perfectly fine best friend route. It hits the beats.
I mean, he's just very. I feel like all of his responses are like the sort of like stereotypical, like, what is the healthiest way to respond to this? Like, it's like very textbook.
Mm-hmm.
And just not a lot of personality because he's like still really reticent to express himself. I don't know. I wanted like a character moment where he like kind of grew a little bit and became, you know, more comfortable being more assertive, and we never really saw that.
Yeah. Like, the most fun we had ultimately was like with other characters. Like, sad to say, but like the bit with like Rocco and Rowan at the end where they're carrying us and stuff, a lot cuter than like the other stuff that we've seen. I know he doesn't want to be cute, but like,
yeah, it's just kind of like he's yeah.
It's definitely like a move towards where we were with Caspian, right? Where it's just like the route just kind of
it didn't change.
Like, yeah. Nothing changed, and there's nothing like really I don't know. There wasn't something like really fun to latch on to.
Yeah.
Or I think
also,
Rocco
I'm really
is just
fixated.
fun to latch on to.
Yeah, on this image, I'm really fixated by the fact that, okay, if you look at like the chariot, like the thing they're standing on, like the bottom part where it intersects with that one guy's hand, and it's in the foreground and the hand is in the background, which ruins the perspective, and now I'm like so fixated on this. And it's obviously a joke picture. Like, look at the wheels on the chariot. Like, it's a joke. It's obviously a joke.
Right.
Let's look at them at the end of the Emoji Movie. Yeah, that.
It's good.
Oh, this is a good one. This is a good one. A lot. I like this one a lot. I like the guy that is to Lux's left in the background who's like, oh! Like, I love him. He's good. I also like the guy that's two guys to Lux's right whose mouth is so fucking big, and it's just a big circle.
And the one right next to them is just like, what? Do you see that?
Yeah. All those are good. They're all very good. The people in the background whose mouths are not open are also very funny.
So how are we feeling about continuing this game?
We gotta.
Do we gotta?
I'm really curious about what Rowan's deal is, even though I'm sure it'll be really bland and I'm not actually gonna care that much. But like I want to know about Christian Rock. And then Ignatius is so awful, and like I want to know what a little shit he is, and like what he responds to. Like, does he respond to us being assholes? Like, I want to know how Aurora responds to these characters in a way that like makes any sense.
Okay. But we're not doing Daniel. That's the idea.
No, I have no feelings for Daniel. I have complete apathy toward Daniel. Because of the whole like shake your ass thing, like that just really put me off for some reason, and like y'all can go figure that one out on your own. We drew the line at damn Daniel. Yeah, we have to go down the Iggy route because Rocco wasn't the disaster that we were promised. Yes, see, Violet knows. Violet wants us to go down the Iggy route because she still wants us to slam our car directly into a brick wall, and I respect that.
Right.
This also does look like the default emoji people. Somebody said that earlier. With the yellow skin and yellow hair. But it's also
cute.
the pansexual flag.
It's very cute, though. Like, I like just kind of the position and everything. And again, playing into Lux being big, he's like carrying us.
Mm-hmm.
Because here he's like looking down on us, right? Like, here's the thing. He's looking down on us here. Here Lux is bringing us up to his level.
Yeah, sure. Cassian's going down to our level, and Lex brings us up to his level.
Right, here we're already the same size because we're not giants.
Yeah, we're the same. We're equals.
Right.
Yeah.
I love that there are exactly 4 Daniel pictures. Like, Daniel is, like, such an afterthought. Oh, look there, that is. Oh, look, we can go and we can see all the things that we did.
Oh.
Oh, so they do have CGs for every dress and every element.
Yeah. Okay. Can go look at them again.
And then here are our miscellaneous
That cloud
ones.
is so disappointing!
So we have 5, and then we have 2 that we don't know, but maybe they're a Daniel thing anyway.
Yeah, I don't know. There's a lot. There's a lot. Yeah. So what do you think? Do you think that there's a route we should not go down because it just annoys you so much?
I mean, I just don't care about Daniel.
Right, I also don't care about Daniel, but
I feel like there's just
Ignatius
nothing to be
Rowan,
seen from Daniel. No, but
like,
between those two, I don't. Between those two, that's fine.
Which one should we do next?
So I think that Rowan is going to be more like the other two, and I feel like we should go after Ignatius just because he's going to be different.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, Ignatius is not going to be like Lux.
No, he's not going to be like any of the characters because he's a little shit. Yeah,
right.
Look at him.
He's gonna invite us to throw eggs at someone's house, and we're gonna oblige.
Yeah, Shadow the Hedgehog.
He's gonna Shadow the Hedgehog. He's gonna be on his heelys.
Also, this is the guy who's voiced by Noctis.
Yeah.
So.
I mean, it's appropriate.
Strap in.
But yeah, so that's that. We'll see how it goes next time.
Yeah, and we'll see you all next week.
That's right. Until then, I've been Chorpsaway.
I've been Devious Vacuum.
And you are the stars.
Do I get to say it?
Yeah, you get to say it.
Sweet dreams.
Next time. It's like that Kings of Leon song said.
Of course.